Being 5:10, I'd like to call the special economic development committee meeting to order. Roll call has been taken. I need a motion to adopt the agenda.
So moved.
I'll take a motion from Bill,
Second.
second by Belinda. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Item 3, consider for approval a quote for repairs to the city's billboard on Highway 45 in the amount of $2,400.
All right, so in your packet, I provided the quote received for some repairs needed to the billboard. If you recall, last year, we did have a structural analysis done of the billboard itself, but the structure was fine. But they did say it was hard to see around the back of the wrap just because of the advertisement wrap that was there, and that there might be additional things that have to be done for that. But the structure itself, the pillars and everything were good. But I did receive, there was more investigation done by Above All Outdoor Advertising, who is the subcontractor for Lamar, who actually puts up the wraps for them in this type of situation. They went out, looked at it, and did a little bit more analysis, and they determined that on the two sides of the billboard, and recall the billboard is 14 by 48 feet, two-sided. There, in my packet I thought that the plywood needed to be replaced, and since then I've had further conversation, and rather than the plywood, because I saw this 2x4 in the quote, so I wanted to get more information. Actually, it's the boards that are round. There's a 2x4 frame on the back side around the plywood that kind of holds things together, and then there's clips on that 2x4 sections that then the wrap gets attached to. So the 2x4 strips are actually the things that are bad. So in the quote, they have replacing a bunch of the 2x4 treated lumber, and then replacing a bunch of the clips that they need for the tensioning of the wraps to have them secure to the billboard. So as you can see, this is the quote to make those repairs by the company that's going to be installing the wraps. They want to do it all in one shot. You'll notice that the total quote was for $2,488, but I did remove the tax because we were tax exempt. So we're looking for a quote of $2,400. Since this is coming out of the Economic Development Reserve Funds or the assigned fund balance, this is something that the committee has to recommend to the council, and the council has to approve those funds coming out of the reserve fund for the assigned fund balance. Well, if there's no questions, I've got a motion up there for you to consider to move forward, but I'm happy to answer any questions about the project. We're looking at hopefully long-range forecast is showing that the last 2 weeks in February are supposed to get cold again. So we're anticipating that it will hopefully freeze up the ground, that we're targeting that as our install time period, end of February.
Okay. I will make the motion that council considers approving a quote for repairs to the city's billboard on Highway 45 in the amount of $2,400 to be financed by the Economic Development Assigned Fund Balance.
Got a motion by Belinda, second by Hans. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. And that is all we have, so I would entertain a motion for adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Bill, second by Belinda. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?